One of the things that we often heard when we were young, at least when I was young, and you hear it quite often actually, is to people stop dreaming, be serious, and get on with your life, right? So it seems like from that statement that dreaming is a bad thing, or maybe something that's reserved for kids or something like this. But if you want to be an adult, stop dreaming. Is that true? Is that correct? I don't know. So let's look. I find a source, very famous source, in Tehillim, Psalms, Kuf, Chav, Vav. Very good. Kuf, Chav, Vav. Shir HaMa'alot, B'shuv Adonai et Shivat Zion, Hayinu kecholmim. A song of the ascents when Hashem will return the captivity of Zion. We will be like dreamers. So, if we will be like dreamers, dreams a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like to be a bad thing. It doesn't seem like a bad thing. Hayinu kecholmim. It means when the redemption will be, we'll be like those people who are dreamers. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think dreaming is a good thing. And because of that, I would like to introduce to you a certain concept. We call it, one second. Ariel, you want to see who it is?
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce to you a little concept that maybe I introduced. The concept that you could develop it on your own. And it's called DTD. Not DDT, the pesticides. DTD, Dare to Dream. Why I think dreaming is good. Dreaming, to have a dream or to dream is, and I'm not talking about when you're sleeping, is good because dreaming creates aspirations. And creates aspirations, I'm dreaming about how that would be and so on, so therefore I'm looking forward to this. Aspirations would lead us to make plans. Plans would cause us or help us come to do action. Actions would help us have experiences. Experiences will transform us and develop us, and ultimately we'll be better people. So I think dreaming is good. Dreaming is good. If you don't have a dream, in a way you don't have any point of reference in the future to look up to. And you say, oh, if I'll do this, it'll be like that, or I'll go on this trip. Let's say, for example, a person wants to do a trip coast to coast, and he wants to go, I don't know, from here to Glacier Park, Montana. So he has a dream. That's my dream to do. So go ahead, start making a plan. You aspire how it's going to be. I'm going to do camping. I'm going to do some Airbnb. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to do rooftop tenting in my car and need to get my car ready. So you start making plans, and before you know, you actually go on such a trip, and that trip could basically change your life. Could basically change your life. So, and we all had dreams when we were young. We all had dreams. We all had aspirations to be something. But something along the line happens, and all of a sudden we stop dreaming. And how do we kill that dream? It's very simple. Let's say, for example, let's take Shamir. Let's say he wants to be a landscaper. He likes to work in the garden. He wants to be a landscaper. That's what he wants to do. Somebody will come to him and say, "What are you, crazy?" As they say, "Ishtagata, tagid li, ishtagata." What are you, crazy? What are you going to do with this? That's a job for you to do. There's no future. It's like that's the job that's reserved to Mexicans. Well, excuse me, what do you care? That's what I want to do. I'm not talking about dreams that you kind of call yourself those dreams just to avoid. We're not talking about dealing with that. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about something that you really feel in your gut that this is really what you want to do. Not like those people who says, oh, my dream is to be a Talmid Chacham, I'm going to sit in Yeshiva to learn. Well, really, they don't want to do it. They just don't want to go out to the world, and they find it as a refuge to do. I'm not talking about refuge. It's something that you're really willing to pay the price for. So, for example, if you're going to make yourself a nice overlanding trip, going from here to Glacier Park, and then you decide that this is really what you like to do, and you're going to go all the way down on the Dalton Highway to the tip of Alaska. Well, there's going to be a price you'll have to pay. It's going to cost you money, you'll have to do this, and But then again, so what? If that's what you want to do, who can tell you not to do it? I have complete admiration to these Israeli kids who after the army, after serving in the military for 3 years, or today is maybe 2.5 years, but 3 years, pack their stuff, they take one backpack, and they travel. They travel. They go for half a year, for 8 months, they go for years sometimes. They travel to India, to the Far East, they go to South America, they go all over the world. You're going to tell me, that's a waste of time. Instead of, you just finish the army, go to school, go get a job, go work, trabajo, work. I said, no, I got to take it. And for whatever reason, they seem to be quite successful over there. And I think it's due to that. Let's say you go to, you get your doctorate in a non-science field like psychology, because psychology is not really a science. All psychologists, sorry. Science is something empirical, as I said to you yesterday, something that you can actually measure. Psychology you can measure, it's the mind. You can measure thoughts and feelings. Now, probably I made some enemies now, but I don't care. Nothing new. So now, you work very hard on it. You got your doctorate. It took you, 5 years to get your doctorate. So now, the natural thing for you to do is to get a job and to get on. We say get on with your life. What are you getting on? Are you trying to clean slate? What are you rushing? Instead of that, don't take a year. Take half a year. In America, it's very doable. Get yourself a car and be a nomad for half a year. Go from one place to another. See how people live. I'm going to tell you, ultimately, you're probably going to become a better psychologist than if you go straight to work. I guarantee you that.
You have more experiences.
Excuse me?
You'll have more experiences.
You have more, human interaction and human experience. Yeah, you're right. You'll be a better, and ultimately a better person. You'll be able to be more compassionate. And that is something that we need to, pay attention to. You know what's the most effective way to destroy dreams? Is to put doubts in people. Doubt kills dreams. Doubt, safek, is the greatest eliminator of dreams. Because let's say, for example, arguments. Shmaya says, I want to live I'm going to pack my family. We're going to miss you. I'm going to pack my family. I got 2 little kids. My wife is all on board with that. And I'm going to we'll get an RV and we're going to travel. I want to travel from one place to another. So right away is, are you going to live a Jewish life? Like, excuse me, God doesn't exist in the middle of Nebraska? How are you going to do kosher food? I'll become vegan, no problem. I don't have to worry about meat. How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? How you? This is all about the doubt. It's all about doubt. I'm not saying let somebody else, listen, guys, I'm going on a trip, you pay for me. I'm not talking about this. I'm willing to pay the price. But how you kills your dreams. And we do so systematically to our children. I'll tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure why we do it. But I think that maybe we do it to others so we don't have to face the reality that we kill our own dream. So therefore I allow you to put doubts in me about what my dream should be. And nobody should put any doubts in anybody or try to eliminate somebody else's dream. If, for example, you want to be, that's why I give a lot of credit to Sensei Mike. His dream is to have a Jewish dojo, and to teach. So that's why people will say, well, you should have been this. You could have. He wants to do this. Go ahead and do it. You want to live in Japan for a year and learn, or Okinawa to learn karate from this. Well, go ahead and do it. Life would wait. In terms of that, I'm not saying procrastinate. I'm not saying sit down and daydream to do nothing. I'm saying you have a dream, go after it, execute it, and ultimately that will make you a better person and will increase your quality of life. So Rabotai, I'm going to leave you with this. Dare to dream and then go after your dreams. Have a wonderful dreamy day.